everyone, and welcome to another video with Miss Melly. Today we are going to talk about the ancient and most significant writers from Greece and also of the modern ones. So let's start. We are going to start with reminding that some of the most important writers were Homer from the 8th century before Christ, and he is mainly known by the Iliad and the Odyssey. Then we have Sophocles, who was a writer from 496 to 406 before Christ, and he was one of the three great tragedians of the ancient Greece. Then we have Herodotus from 484 to 425 before Christ, and he's considered the father of the history. Then Euripides from 480 to 406 before Christ. He wrote 96 plays. The next one is Hippocrates from 460 to 370 before Christ. He is considered the father of medicine. After this we have Aristophanes. He was a comic playwright who wrote 40 plays. Then we have Plato from 424 to 348 before Christ, and he was a student of Socrates. He wrote anything of his own. Then we have Aristotle from 384 to 322 before Christ. He was one of the Plato's students and the first to doubt him. Euclid from 300 before Christ. He was a mathematician and the father of geometry. Then we have Archimedes, who was a mathematician, an engineer, an inventor, and an astronomer. Wow. Okay, these are our ancient, most famous writers. Now we are going to talk about the writers in Greece nowadays. Greece has a long story as an active and socially engaged nation, and it's the land of the poets and authors and philosophers, but without a consciously founded translation program. A few Greek writers have received the international readership they deserve. So let's start. We have this one is Thomas Salapatis. Remember, I am not a good pronouncer of the names, but I'm trying my hard. He was awarded the National Literary Award for the Best New Writer in 2012. Let's continue. He is a great poet. Let's continue with Akis Papantonis. He was awarded in 2015 for his first book award for Karyotype, a novel about a molecular biologist who lives in Athens for Oxford to work on a new research project. It sounds interesting, right? Then we have Danae Siosiou. He's a writer and a poet based in Athens. She works as an English language teacher in Athens. Like Miss Melly, maybe I could be a writer. What do you think? Then we have Phoebe Giannisi. She is a trained architect and a member of the Urban Board of architecture group in Greece, and her impressive background extends to the literary sphere. She published 6 books of poetry. Then we have Elena Penga. Is a playwright and writer, and her work of short fiction, Tight Belts and Other Skin, won the Greek Academy Prize in 2012. Then we have Nikos Mandis. It is an exciting contemporary Greek author and translator who has published 4 acclaimed novels. We have also, and lastly, Angela Dimitrakaki, an art historian and academic. is a Syrian lecturer in a contemporary art, history, and theory at the University of Edinburgh. She is also a respected writer who has published works including Antarctica, Antisea, and more. In December of 2017, she was awarded the Academy of Athens Literary Award for the most recent work. And this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find it interesting, and remember, you have to look for more information. Maybe you find something that I don't know. So let's surprise Miss Melly. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you and I miss you so much, guys. I send you kisses and a lot of love. Bye bye.